Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-VellCUSTOMS. So today I'm sharing with you a Age of Apocalypse custom bishop bust that I made for somebody out of the Bowen Designs Doc Samson bust. And I'll show you that box in a second for those who might not know what that bust is. But this is kind of a continuation for somebody that's making up all these AOA custom busts for his little display. And he had this Age of Apocalypse base made as well. And the whole idea is he's finding, characters that he wants to have done made and looking for cost-efficient busts on eBay or on people selling collections and stuff or damaged items. So like I said in the past, there's nothing wrong with taking an old item that was done back years back and bringing it back to life and making a new character or repainting it or adding legs and stuff like that. But he's in the bust, and I guess just having this cool little display of one-of-a-kind Age of Apocalypse collection is going to be really cool once he's finished with it. And I got another one video I'll link in the description. But also I finished up two busts from him recently, which was the Dazzler and Jean Grey. So he's really having some other people work on some. I'm doing some for him whenever I can. And it's a really cool thing. So this is the bust that this was made from. And when he contacted me first, we just kind of did some brainstorming. He was asking me, what bust do you think would work, that are cost efficient, that aren't too expensive. I named a couple, he named a couple, and in the end we came up with the Doc Samson because I told him, we did some Photoshop, and I said, we'll take out the hair and we'll cut off the arm and we'll do some draping stuff. And then once I did some Photoshop work for him, I sent to him, he was down for it, so he got a good price on this. He sent it to me, and then just started chopping them up. So, get a little bit closer and we'll show you exactly what I did. So when I first got it, I chopped off his right arm. Just took a saw, chopped it off, kind of dremelled out up around here a little bit, and kind of built out the neck there. Because Bishop in that one picture has his left arm out, and his right arm is kind of underneath his cloth, ripped up teared cloth. So I said, we'll kind of mimic that a little bit. So after, I got it, and then we just started doing the stuff, and everything just started clicking and working. And then what I did is chopped out the hair, I rebuilt the kind of the bald head area. I added the ears, and then once I got all that done, I added the wraps around his arm. I did the glove, and then I did underneath here as well, which you can kind of see. I did his little wraps and shirt underneath there with this belt, and then once that was done, I attached him to the base, and then I did the drape around his whole body. So it worked out pretty good, and it was a lot of fun. This is kind of a really, Bishop's a really great character, especially from Age of Apocalypse, and, it's kind of cool to see him in a 3D form finally, it's really cool, and like I say, Age of Apocalypse is my favorite storyline from X-Men, and it's really cool to see these characters made. So then one of the little things too he likes at the end is, in the X behind this custom base that he made, he wants to do a throwback to the 616 universe, so he wanted to do like, the Bishop collar, the cuff around Bishop's neck. So after looking up some pictures, I kind of painted it and designed it where you can get the idea that that's kind of like Bishop's chest, from the 616 universe that we're looking in through the window. So, you got the collar, you got the yellow on his right shoulder, and then you have the two-line work that would be down there. So it worked out pretty good. He was happy with it. And it's just a little touch to the, the character, especially with the base. Even though you're going to have the character looking forward, it's there. You can always, maybe like once in a while you turn all your characters around and there's always that throwback, So that was pretty cool. And then as far as paint, it's Garage Kit Colors paint flesh tones. Just try to, get that color from him from the comics, the one picture I was looking at. Then I painted the M. I sculpted the little, I don't know, this weird thing that's over his head. Never really knew what that was, but I guess some kind of electronic stuff or something, and then just pretty much gray blue for the outfit. The wraps, kind of just some dry brushing. The base, just a granite base following the other ones I've done, and that was about it. I mean, pretty straightforward. Really cool little collection ideas that he's coming up with, and just fun to do a Bishop character. I've never really painted up Bishop yet, and it was kind of fun to do the Age of Apocalypse version, so that's pretty cool. I wish some company out there would make all the Age of Apocalypse characters. That's something I would love to have displayed, because that's my favorite, and I'm not really too fond of the regular 616 stuff compared to that storyline. But that being said, worked out pretty good. Happy with it. you know, something a little bit different, and I think it stands out pretty cool. So hopefully you guys like the way he came out. I had a lot of fun, and we'll be back with some more videos, so thanks for watching.